Alright, good morning everybody, and since the topic of abortion is fresh on everyone's minds, I thought we'd do a little review. This is from an article that was launched by the Los Angeles Times in 2005. It reads, his first patient of the day, Sarah, 23, says it never occurred to her to use birth control, though she has been sexually active for 6 years. When she became pregnant this fall, Sarah, who works in real estate, was in the midst of planning her wedding. Quote, I don't think my dress would have fit with a baby in there, she says. And this was one of the many reasons back in 2005 why white women were engaged in, or I assume she's white, but let's be honest here, why women were engaged in using abortion as birth control. Now, mind you, this is back in 2005. This is not something where we can pretend that it's about rape, or it's about economics, or it's the responsible mother who had no other options. She didn't plan on this. No. Back in 2005, an abortion doctor is giving testimony about the experiences and the types of women he would encounter. Women who are, in essence, irresponsible, stupid, and they want to justify murdering their unborn because it's convenient. There never was the premise of safe, legal, and rare. It is safe, legal genocide. That is what these women are doing. It is a genocide of convenience. The worst kind of evil you could ever imagine. This is what's being struck down in our Supreme Court, hopefully. Hopefully the states will be able to take back the idea, the notion, the assertion from our founders that life is sacred. That life has intrinsic value, and that human life deserves protection above all things. And that's what we're actually fighting against. Now, we know that they tell on themselves when they say, shout your abortion. we know all of this. But just in case you want to get some idiot trying to pretend that it's just, some poor woman who was just so afflicted, had these conditions, had this circumstance. No, that's not what we're doing here. That's not what's happening. And it's been happening since 2005. And I will post the link to this article in the description so you can read it for yourself. It is atrocious. And it goes into, in great detail, the experience at the clinic where they tell a woman that her baby, who is 9 weeks old, is just a clump of cells, when everyone who knows about baby development in the early stages, even in that first trimester, a 9-week baby has a functioning heart. They have fingerprints. This is a human being with beyond any reasonable doubt. So they would lie to women. They would try to console women and feed them bullshit that it was okay to kill the life growing inside of them because it wasn't really a person yet. Yeah, it was. It was a person. And the guilt you feel is real, and you will need treatment for it, by the way. Fuck postpartum depression. I mean, post-abortion depression is far more real and justified. You feel bad because you should feel bad because you've done something horrible, and you've been literally groomed into believing you haven't done anything wrong when you did. And that's the tragic thing of it all. You're told not to believe you've done something wrong. And yet you have your not just your mind, but the very depths of your soul as a creature, as an animal. You had a life growing inside of you as a woman, and you just reached in and let someone rip it from you. That is going to cause trauma for women, and the fact that we don't talk about it because stupid hoes like this exist is no longer justified. And for that reason alone, for women's mental health, for their well-being, the notion, the cultural shift that Roe v. Wade has created in this country needs to be destroyed wholesale. And human beings in their own individual state legislatures should be allowed to set their own moral standards, because it's going to be far closer to reality and our humanity than what we've gotten from top-down governments, from the government telling us to be debauched degenerates. That's all, guys. This is real. Share it. Go ahead. Like, subscribe. I never say those words, but go ahead and do it. Please like and subscribe. And stay carnal, and God bless. Bye-bye.